One person is dead, 2 people hurt. WATE 6 on your side viewers spotted the wreck in the 11 o'clock hour and sent in videos like the ones you see right here of the smashed vehicles and ambulance and then a long line of traffic. The eastbound lanes of I-40 were closed for hours and traffic had to be rerouted. Now, the crash happened around the 399-mile marker. That's in the Strawberry Plains area, not far from the McMillan Road overpass. KPD's explanation right now is that a car heading westbound lost control when across the eastbound lanes and then hit a vehicle head-on. The person who died was in that westbound car. Another person with them was in serious condition at last check. Now, police say they are working to notify the family of the person killed. Crash investigators spent the day trying to figure out exactly how it all happened. And of course, we're going to keep you posted as we learn more. That deadly wreck, though, brings us to our next Big 7 story tonight. More people are dying on Tennessee roadways this year compared to last. 1,277 fatalities so far versus 1,160 in 2020. And that year was higher than the year before. Now, we're seeing more Tennessee road deaths than the state has experienced since 2006. TDOT spokesperson Mark Nagy says there are more people on the road this year compared to last because of the pandemic. He also says distracted driving is one of the main causes of these crashes.
If you look down at your phone for a second or two, that's all the time that it can take for something to go wrong. That's all the time it can take for you to hit a pothole, to steer into another lane inadvertently. That's why you have to make sure that every single time that you are behind the wheel, that you are concentrating 100% on that task at hand.
Nagy warns the roads will also be busier throughout the next couple of weeks as we head into the holidays. As for a cross-direction head-on wreck like today's, TDOT says the state has metal guardrails, concrete barriers, and cable barriers in many places. As for what goes into the decision on where to put them, well, we're told a bunch of factors go into that, like the slope of the ground and the crash history in that area. Our next big story for you, a new count on the tornado outbreak from the past weekend. The National Weather Service office in Nashville spent another day surveying damage and has now confirmed 2 more tornadoes, both in Middle Tennessee, an EF0 in Giles County and an EF1 in Grundy County, a total of 13 just in our state between December 10th and 11th. Now, President Biden is expected to tour damaged areas tomorrow, flying into Fort Campbell. The president this morning approved disaster aid for 9 Tennessee counties. He had already given the go-ahead to Kentucky communities. That unlocks now FEMA help. Kentucky's governor says his state's death toll still at 74. Names have not been released, though, for 8 of the dead. Now, victims range in age from 2 months to 98 years. TVA says that along with local power companies, power is back on for more than 226,000 customers. Today, crews reconnected a large transmission line with one rural electric co-op and a connection point for industrial customers. That makes 18 of 21 affected connection points. The remaining 3 serve Mayfield, Kentucky and Lexington, Tennessee, but the company warns that extensive damage may slow the process there. Well, after seeing the destruction in Kentucky, a local church is gathering up items now to drive up tomorrow. Heart and Soul Church in Knoxville hosted a donation drive tonight. WATE 6 on your side's Kirsty Crawford has the big story and why they felt the need to help out.
A trailer full of needed items will be heading to Kentucky tomorrow, all thanks to the people here at Scooter's Coffee off of Kingston Pike, the Heart and Soul Church, and of course, East Tennesseans. After the tornado blew through Mayfield, Pastor Austin Coleman at Heart and Soul and his congregation, including the people at this Scooters, knew they needed to do something to help. Through other pastors in Mayfield, they found out exactly what those residents need. So this afternoon, they collected bottled water, blankets, winter clothes, plastic bins, hygiene products, batteries and flashlights, and baby items like diapers. If need be, they have 3 trailers they can load up.
Man, it would be great to fill up all 3. So we're looking forward to doing that and just trying to make a difference from Knoxville all the way to Mayfield.
After unloading the trailer at the churches in Mayfield, they plan on staying to help however they can. Reporting off of Kingston Pike, Kirsty Crawford, WATE 6 on your side.
All right, Kirsty, thank you. Meanwhile, our sister stations from all around the Next Star Nation taking part today in a fundraiser, pulling in more than $30,000 to support relief efforts. Also, the Red Cross is on the ground in the tornado damage zone, and you can support their work by making a donation. You have several options. You can call the number you see on your screen, 865-584-2999. You can also text Red Cross to 90999 to donate $10. To find out more ways to donate, you can go to our website, WATE WATE.com. Our next Big 7 story, the search still going on right now for a missing Knoxville woman. I want you to take a look here at the picture you see behind me. This is Lan Nguyen. She is 29. Knoxville police say they got the report yesterday afternoon that she had gone missing. Last seen at her apartment in the Aventine North Shore apartment complex. Her personal belongings were still inside. Her car still parked at that complex. Nguyen is described as being about 5'5", 115 pounds. If you see her, you are asked to call 911 immediately. Our next big story comes with the end of a chase from Knoxville to Kentucky. Williamsburg, Kentucky police say the chase started in Knox County, came to an end in the Williamsburg community of Whitley County with the help of spike strips. 31-year-old Dale White was taken into custody. Williamsburg police say White is suspected in a rash of Knoxville area thefts. Well, the spread of the Omicron variant around the U.S. brings the COVID-19 situation into the Big 7 list tonight. The country is now up to more than 1,150 deaths on average each day. That's a 57% increase over the last week, and Omicron is making up a larger share of U.S. cases. Back here in Knox County tonight, the health department reported 5 new deaths from COVID-19. This now brings the death toll to 969 since the pandemic began. 1,332 cases are listed as active. That's down by about 75. Hospitalizations still hovering right around 200 for Knoxville area hospitals. And today marks 1 year since we started showing you people getting vaccinated. This is video of Sandra Lindsay, a nurse from Long Island Jewish Medical Center in New York, first in her state and potentially first in the nation to get vaccinated.